Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be an all-day sort of clean and organize and a little bit of declutter with me throughout my entire house. So my bedroom, my bathroom, my kitchen, my pantry, my fridge, pretty much anything that needed to be a little bit decluttered or organized. And I did just go through and do my floors the other day, so I don't have to do that today. And I also did not do my home office, but I just really needed to do like a head to toe, clean my house, quick little mini declutter of everything before I go to work for my night shift tonight. I finally have a few days off to myself with also no child in the house, which makes it really easy to get everything done. And yeah, I was just in the mood to do this and share it with you guys. So if this is your first time on my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Alithia, and on this channel we do talk about everything from perfume to home decor to fashion to decluttering. So if you like that kind of thing, definitely head on down and hit the subscribe button. And with that out of the way, let's get started in today's video. What's the matter? Are you hungry? Do you need some food? So before anything, of course, I do like to have my morning coffee. And while I'm having my coffee, my cat usually does her morning routine, which is sitting at the window and bird watching. It's so funny. We put this bird seed and the bird feeder out there for her about a month ago, and she just loves it because it attracts so many different birds. And so that's part of her like everyday morning routine. It's really cute. While I sit at the computer and do some quick stuff related to my channel or to other things, she goes and she bird watches. I also like to start every day off by writing a to-do list. Even on my days off, I write out a to-do list. I was told a long time ago by a high school teacher that because I wrote things down, I was 10 times more likely to get them done than people who don't write things down. And I think that has proven to be true because pretty much anything I write down on paper ends up manifesting into reality, whether it's something big like a vacation or a expensive pair of shoes, or something a little bit smaller like going to the gym or getting my laundry done. Anything that I put in a to-do list definitely gets done. So I always like to write out my to-do list with my intentions for the day, and I just leave this little book right on the corner of the counter so that it's there every single day, and every day I can come down and make myself a new list. I just wanted to show you guys too along the way as I'm doing things here. The shelf looks a little bit different. I did take the perfumes off of it to keep them protected from heat and light and things like that. And also I had a couple of small leather goods there and a clutch sitting on that shelf, and I took them off. I did a whole huge handbag declutter the other day. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing my handbag video coming up pretty soon, but yeah, in the meantime I'm not really sure what I want to put on that shelf. It doesn't look very finished. It definitely needs something else beside that little floral thing, and it probably needs something on the shelf above it. It's looking a little bit plain, but I just don't know what I want to put on it yet, so that's the situation there. And the other thing is I did order another mirror for this space. Finally, I'm going to hope that I love the mirror. I hope that I like it when it comes from Amazon. It is a silver, I think 5-foot tall floor mirror, which is really good because I'm about 5 feet tall. So it should come up to about like here. And yeah, hopefully it looks really nice in the space. I just felt like I needed a mirror upgrade. So yeah, this one I've had for a really long time, and that mirror should be here on Tuesday or Wednesday, so really excited to get that. But right now I'm gonna go ahead and make my bed. The next thing I'm gonna do is head on upstairs and actually make my bed. I always like to start the day off by making my bed, whether it's the moment I get out of it in the morning or right after I have breakfast or coffee. It just sets my day off on the right foot, and there's nothing that feels better than crawling into a made bed at the end of the day, especially after a night shift, and I'm doing a night shift tonight. So tomorrow morning when I get home, I definitely want to crawl into a freshly made, crisp, cool bed and just have the greatest sleep of my life. So this is how I make my bed pretty much every single day, and I did recently flip the duvet over. That end of the duvet was at the front, and I flipped it, and you can see how flattened out it is. It used to be really plush and fluffy like it is at the head of the bed there. It used to be all like that marshmallow fluffy marshmallowy fluffy goodness, and yeah, now it's like super flat at the end. So one thing I would like to do is I would like to get a new duvet and a new duvet cover set, but I want to go with a king size because I really like the look of when the duvet sort of billows out all over the sides of the bed and looks very plush. And this is a queen size, so it doesn't really do that. But cover and duvet, my duvet and duvet cover set could stand to be replaced, but it's not really a high priority right now. I love sleeping with a duvet. I think they're so comfortable. But yeah, this is how I make my bed pretty much every single day. And the pillows, if anybody's wondering, did not come with the duvet set. This little square one in the front actually came with the 2 Euro pillows, and it had come with a completely different bed set. It was like a comforter set, and I just really like them. So when I got rid of the comforter, I just kept those pillows, kept the pillows because I thought it made it look really, really plush and very like hotel-esque. And yeah, I just really love it. So this is like my side of the bed area. And I haven't done anything different with the nightstand or anything like that, but yeah. All right, let's move on to something else. Then I'm going to go ahead and dust off any surfaces that need to be dusted. I did just recently do my bookshelf. If you guys saw that video, I dusted off all of the shelves on the bookshelf, and I also set out some perfumes. So I don't really need to do the bookshelf today, but the dresser and the side table are going to be dusted really quickly. And what I am using to dust at the moment is the Method all-purpose cleaner. I do prefer vinegar and water, and when I run out, I think I will just refill this bottle with good old vinegar and water. It's just my go-to, and I like the way it smells. But this stuff isn't bad, and I'm just using this because I decided to try something new, but have to say I do really miss just my good old vinegar and water. And I always get questions about the things that are on my dresser, so I will try to link everything down below to the best of my ability. I have really minimized things. I actually got rid of a couple pieces of jewelry that were sort of cheap, that were just random purchases that I never should have made, and I opted to keep only my best pieces. So things that are gold plated, things that are very meaningful to me, my diamond studs that were a gift from my boyfriend, my watches, and also my Ana Luisa jewelry, because as you guys know, I love my Ana Luisa jewelry. Their jewelry is actually very high quality, and I really love wearing their pieces, so I do keep that stuff. And if you're wondering where I got this jewelry organizer, I will link it down below. It was from Amazon, and it was very affordable, and I really, really love it. So now that the bed is all made, I'm going to move on to the bathroom. The bathroom is what really needs to be cleaned. There's a lot of water marks and dust marks and stuff on the faucet and on the vanity, and the bathroom is an area that I do pretty much wipe down at least once every 2 days, if not every day, because I like to keep it nice and clean and shiny, and the bathroom's kind of a gross part of the house. People are brushing their teeth and it's just kind of a gross room. So I do like to keep it really nice and clean. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe down the surfaces and the mirrors with the Method all-purpose cleaner. And the great thing about this is that you can use it in literally every room of your house. And that's also why I liked vinegar and water, because you can also use that on everything in every room of the house. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So for the shower, I do like to use the scrubbing bubbles, and the good thing about the scrubbing bubbles is that it kind of goes to work while I do other stuff, so I don't have to scrub so hard after to get like soap grime and stuff like that out of the tub or off of the walls. So I just kind of spray down the entire shower and let it sit there and let it do its work, and then all I have to do later on is just rinse it. I don't even have to really use any elbow grease. However, this is kind of a new discovery for me, and personally I still kind of like just using my vinegar and water and actually scrubbing it. I just like to have as few cleaning ingredients in the house as possible. So yeah, when this is out, I don't know if I'll go back to it. It was something I was kind of influenced to purchase and thought I would give it a shot, and I do like it, but I think I will just go back to my good old vinegar and water once I'm done with this bottle. I'm also going to go ahead and do the toilet, and for the toilet I use the same thing. I don't use anything special on it, basically either vinegar and water or whatever all-purpose cleaner I happen to have in the house, but I also do wash out the bowl with the Lysol, the minty fresh smelling Lysol. I really like to use that in the toilet bowl because it gets it sparkling clean and it just makes me feel like it is really clean and fresh in there. So when I do the toilet, this is my holy grail go-to product, and then I'm going to move ahead to the shower. So what I love about the scrubbing bubbles is that after I'm done all of that, I don't even have to scrub the shower or the tub. All I have to do is literally give it a good rinse and just kind of dry off the sides so that there's no water spots. And I always shine the metal, even though it's not going to stay shiny. I always just give it a quick shine. And then that's it, and then the tub is pretty much done. just wanted to show you guys, I have been using the Olaplex shampoo and conditioner. I decided I would color my hair at home to hide like 5 gray hairs that I had, and of course every time I color my hair I always end up hating it. So it went too light, so then I had to make it dark, so then it went too dark, so then I had to lighten it. It was just like, it's never like an easy one-step process for me whenever I want to color my hair. So long story short, my ends of my hair are quite damaged now from everything I've done to it, which is really unfortunate. So I don't know what the solution is going to be going forward. Let me know what you guys do if you have literally like 5 gray hairs. Because to me it's not worth putting my whole head of hair through hell basically just to hide like 5 gray hairs. Anyway, so now I'm using the Olaplex shampoo and the Olaplex conditioner, and I've used it twice and I actually really like it, and my hair is very, very smooth and silky and soft after I used it. To what degree it will save my hair from like falling off, or like, I don't think it's going to do that, but from being super damaged or whatever, I don't really know that yet, but I figure it can't hurt. I got these during the Sephora VIB sale, so thought it was a pretty good deal. And on this rack above the tub, I'm not going to go ahead and organize this. It doesn't really need to be organized. I just have like a partially used hair mask up here that I can continue using next time I wash my hair. My daughter has her 2 shampoo and conditioner, and then we have like a family body wash. We all just use the same body wash because it keeps things simple and we all really like it. I do like it. I like the Irish Spring. It does get rid of like any kind of armpit stink or anything that you might have going on. It's pretty good. And we have a loofah, and then my reusable razor, which I really like. I've actually only exchanged the blade in this once, and I've had it for like 7 months, 6 or 7 months, this one. I have had other reusable razors in the past that I had trouble with, but this one has been pretty good so far. And it's from a brand called Somchi, and it's just from Amazon. It was like $35. I quite like it. So yeah, definitely recommend that. It does save a lot of plastic waste. But yeah, that is the shower. Now I'm gonna go ahead and empty the garbage and then maybe give underneath the sink a quick freshen up. It doesn't really need to be decluttered. I use everything that's under there, but it just needs to be kind of straightened up and organized. So all right, so there's the garbage. Didn't think you guys needed to see me emptying my garbage. And then in here, it's actually not bad. It just needs to be like straightened up a little bit. Like, it's really not bad. I don't have that much stuff in here. So I'm just gonna give it a quick little straighten out. This is still not the best place to keep my hairdryer. I don't use my hairdryer very often, but my boyfriend does use it when he comes here, which is a lot. But anyway, it's probably not the best place to have it, but it works. And then I have this little makeup case. If you guys are interested, I will link this down in the description bar. I just got it from Amazon, and I love that I can see everything that is in my makeup bag at a glance, because I hate looking for things. So this was very inexpensive, and I got a matching toiletry bag. So I really like that. And then we've got our 2 mouthwashes, which this one's almost out. I hate having 2 things. Like, in fact, I'm tempted just to dump this one in here, but I'm not going to. But yeah, going forward, we're not going to have 2 mouthwashes. In fact, I'm just going to use this up today. And yeah, then we can just use this one. And then back there I have my toilet bowl cleaner, and I have my Dr. Teal's foaming bath bubbles. Then in here I have just some hair products. There might actually be 1 hair product in here that I can declutter, so why don't we go through that really quickly together and just see if there's anything I'm not using that I can pass along, because I hate having multiple hair products. Okay, so actually I do have multiples in here of certain things. So I'll just show you guys like what my favorite holy grail items are, and what items I can probably let go of. Or the thing is, I do use everything that's in here for the most part. So we have my favorite holy grail hairspray. This is the John Frieda Firm Hold Frizzies. I also really like the Intense Hold, which comes in with the pink stripe, but that one is harder to find. But yeah, this one I really, really like. It just does such a good job. It holds my hair where I want it to hold it. It dries really quickly. It prevents it from getting like moist if there's humidity, whatever. So this is a definite must keep. Batiste dry shampoo. I do use dry shampoo not super often, but sometimes I do, and the Batiste is my favorite. And this rose gold stuff smells really, really good, so I do really like that. We're gonna hold on to that for sure. This is a rather expensive hair oil, and as you can see, I have used it quite a bit. It's from Playa, I think is how you say it, and it's the Ritual hair oil. And I really like this because it doesn't make your hair greasy, but it does give it a really nice shine, and I feel like it helps just to infuse it with just some healthy oils. It's quite pricey though. I got it because I was really influenced after I saw it in, I think, a YouTube video. I don't know, you know, it's pretty good, but would I buy it again? I don't know if it's 100% necessary, but I'm gonna continue using it because I do like it. And then I also have another hair oil, and this is the argan oil from Marc Anthony. Smells really good, way more affordable than the Playa, and I do use this. I use both my hair oils, so I will keep that. All right, unfortunately, you guys, I actually think I used everything that's in here, but there's a couple things I wouldn't buy again once I'm out. So one of those items I probably would not buy again is this hairspray, and this is from Kevin Murphy, okay. So this smells amazing. It smells so good, but it doesn't really hold my hair at all. And for the amount of time that I have my hair down and curled and stuff, I don't need like a super expensive finishing spray, so I probably would not buy this again. And I pretty much never use it. I wonder if I shouldn't just donate this to somebody who can get better use out of it than me. And then this here is the Redken Acidic Perfecting Concentrate Leave-In Treatment. It was kind of expensive. I got it, as you can see, I got it based on the advice of my hairstylist, and I do like it and I do use it. So we'll hold on to that. It just kind of helps get rid of like static and makes your hair really nice and soft. We have a number of different heat protecting sprays / leave-in treatments. So the Chi Iron Guard is the one that I use the most often. I like that it's very lightweight. I like that I can get it from Winners or HomeSense for like half price. Smells good. I think it does an okay job of protecting my hair. I like it. It's kind of like a go-to. I just keep going back to it. Also, I do like the Tresemme Thermal Creations, but I find that this one is a little bit more oily. But if your hair is super dry or you want it to be a little bit more moisturized, this is a really good one. And this one is a leave-in treatment, and it's from Eva NYC, I guess. And it's a magic 10-in-1 argan oil, sunflower seed, 10 benefits. I do like this. I don't know if I'd buy it again. It's pretty good. I'm like almost done. I bought this in the beginning of the pandemic, and it is pretty good. And I like to have some sort of a leave-in treatment for my hair, so once I'm done this, I'll probably buy another leave-in treatment. And then we have the AG Firewall, which is also a flat iron spray to protect against heat, and I do use this. But honestly, I think I should probably sell this because I just don't use it, and it's brand new, it's full. I've only sprayed it a couple of times, and I pretty much only bought it because it smelled good. So I just don't really have a need for it. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Alright guys, so I just stopped and had a break for about an hour and a half, had some coffee, had something to eat. Now I'm gonna get going with the kitchen. I wanted to show you, I did get some pampas grass. I'm really excited. So this is the pampas grass. I'm not gonna take it out of the package quite yet, but it's very like nice, fluffy. I'm actually really excited to open this, and I do have a vase coming from H&M Home, and I'm gonna put this in the H&M Home vase and put it in the bedroom, I think. So yeah, really excited for that. So now that that is all taken care of, I'm going to move ahead to my pantry and my fridge, and I will take you guys along for that process. So now I have to tackle the fridge and the pantry, which honestly, my kitchen is like pretty organized, but the part that always gets very messy is the pantry and the fridge, because I have a child in the house. I live with a child, my daughter, so she eats a lot differently than I do. She has like a lot of different school snacks, and she drinks cow's milk where I don't drink cow's milk. So like there's a lot of stuff going on that wouldn't be if I didn't have a child in the house. But yeah, I'll just give you a quick look through. So this is the pantry. It's such a mess. Honestly, I do not know how it becomes such a mess. Some people might see this and not think it's very messy, and like I guess it's not terrible, but it does need to be reorganized, and it's just so like cluttered. But yeah, she's got like granola bars for her lunches, things that I would never have this in the house. I would never have like, I don't know, juice boxes, like things like that I would not keep in the house usually if it wasn't for her. We also have a bunch of soups there, a really old container of crispy minis that has to go out. We have the cat's food, which unfortunately is with my rice cakes. Like, it's just not organized. It has to be organized. And I think there's a couple of bags of open stuff in there that really needs to be thrown out, or like super old peanut butter. You guys know how it is. I don't understand how it happens, but things just accumulate and food goes bad. And if there's one thing I hate, you guys, it is throwing out food, because there's so many people in the world who don't have enough food, and I just really, really hate it. So I do try to avoid it at all costs. If anything is remotely good, I will keep it. And yeah, also this protein powder that's in here, I really don't like it. It doesn't mix in very well with my drinks. It's not the same stuff I had before. And so because of that, I haven't been using it because I can't mix it. So like, what good is it to have a protein powder that you can't mix? So I'm gonna take everything out of there and organize that. And then also the fridge. This is looking like such a disaster. It's so full, and I mean, it's not terrible. It could be a lot worse, but there's a lot of stuff in here that it just needs to be organized. And there's also some stuff in the door that needs to be thrown away or donated to somebody who will actually drink it or whatever. So yeah. All right, so I'm actually out of breath. That is all the stuff that's in my fridge. So I definitely don't need to get groceries. In no way, shape, or form can I say I don't have any food in the house. I will not eat all of this in 10 days. So I'm gonna have to, if there's anything that's not bad that will not get eaten, and I know it's gonna sit there and go bad, I'm gonna have to call my mom and see if they can use any of it, because I hate throwing away food. I refuse to throw it away. So the first thing I'm gonna do is quickly give the fridge a good clean out. I'm not gonna take you guys with me for that because it's really not that messy. All I have to do, I'll show you what it looks like. It looks pretty good, actually. It really actually, because I just cleaned it not very long ago. I'm just gonna give it a really quick wipe with a damp cloth, and then it'll be good. And then I can start going through all of this and looking at expiry dates and figuring out what's good and what's not good. But yeah, definitely do not need to go to the grocery store anytime soon. Okay, so let's just go through this and see if there's anything that can be gotten rid of. Okay, first of all, I have these Perrier drinks in the fridge. These like Perrier or Perrier water. And these ones actually have energy in them, like they have calories. I thought they were the calorie free. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of those sparkling drinks. I kind of got into a weird habit of drinking them in the bathtub at night. It was like a relaxing thing. But yeah, I really don't enjoy them. I haven't had one in a really long time, and I think I'm just gonna get rid of them. So yeah, these are like non-perishable, so I think I'm going to see if anybody that I know, my mom or somebody, wants them. But yeah, those definitely are gonna go, because I will not drink them, and they're just taking up room in my fridge. They've been in there for like months, not happening. We also have a Red Bull. I'm not really a Red Bull person, but I bought this thinking that I might need it on one of my night shifts when I had a night shift, but you know, I never drank it because I actually get heart palpitations sometimes, and these things are so terrible for you. They are actually so bad for you. I have one of these Oikos morning oats. These are actually really good, the banana oat and seed. I will have this. I actually don't mind those, even though I'm not a huge, like, I don't really like drinking cow's milk, and I don't eat a lot of yogurt, but these are good in a pinch if I just need something. So I will keep that. Kombucha, and I bought this thinking I would like it and drink it, but you know, I don't think I'm actually going to, because I just don't think I'm going to. I really can't see myself drinking that, so yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it. We have a random beer. Now, I am not a alcohol drinker, and I definitely am not a beer drinker, but this actually has been in the fridge for 2 years, you guys, because we actually went and got a few of these at the beginning of the pandemic, and then I haven't had any, and it's been sitting in the fridge for like 2 years. And I don't like alcohol. I don't drink it. My boyfriend rarely ever drinks. Like, we hardly ever have any alcohol. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this as well. Pretty much everything in here is actually good. It's probably easier to pull out what isn't good. So yeah, let's just pull out what isn't good. My cat is so not helping. So these tortillas, I feel like they're old. This celery is actually already starting to wilt, and I will not eat it before they go bad. So we'll get rid of that. And all of the condiments are good. Why I have 2 opened salsas though, that is another question. Let's see if any of them are bad. This is September 16th. Okay, it's good for like a really long time. This cream is not good anymore. March 21st, nope. That can go. And I think everything else is good. Maybe not the almond milk though. So we have oat milk, which is still good, milk, which is still good. I actually think this orange juice is bad. I'm not gonna buy orange juice anymore because, sorry, my phone keeps going off. Yeah, March 31st, so this will go. Yeah, nobody drinks it when I buy it, so I'm not gonna buy orange juice anymore. That's such a waste. I hate wasting. And then this is almond milk, and it went bad 3 days ago. And I'm not gonna buy almond milk anymore. I bought it thinking I would put it in cereal, but I don't eat cereal very often. I literally don't. I have oat milk for my coffee, regular milk sometimes in my coffee. My daughter drinks it, but the almond milk never gets drank. So unfortunately, these 2 items are gonna go. The other thing that I think is actually bad are these yogurts, unfortunately. That is really unfortunate. I hate when food goes bad, you guys. March 20th, and these were my daughter's. And let me know if your kids do this, but my daughter will like love a food and eat a food consistently for like a year. Then all of a sudden one day she's like, I don't like it anymore. And then she won't drink it or eat it. So yeah, these are no longer good. So I guess those will go. I think that's it. I think everything else that you see here is still good. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back. Wait a sec, what about this chicken broth? Chicken broth, April, June 15th, but is that even after you open it? I don't know. I really don't think that'll still be good by June 15th. It's like partially used chicken broth. That kind of grosses me out. I think I'm just gonna get rid of it because I don't like using things that are opened and old. I think I opened this like a month ago. I'm just gonna get rid of that. And all of the other condiments and stuff are good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back in the fridge. All right, so this is how it looks now. Oops, that was gonna fall off. Okay, so this is much more organized. Much more organized. All of our condiments. I put my pomegranate juice up here with my water. I always keep my water there because I always drink fresh, cold water from the fridge. Yeah, all of our other stuff. And we have the cheeses and the butter. We have our milks and all of our vegetables, and then we have all of our meats and cheeses and our bread. And then on the very top is where I keep my eggs, my dairy, for the most part. And my boyfriend bought me a cheesecake. He thinks I need to eat more, so he bought me a cheesecake. And then we have a bunch of oranges. And yeah, everything in there is good and needs to get eaten. Now I have to tackle the pantry. And this is all the stuff that was either bad or will not get eaten or drank. And some of it is perishable and some of it is not. And yeah, I will deal with all of that. So to do the pantry, I don't think I'm gonna pull everything out. I think I can kind of see what's garbage and what's not garbage, and it just needs to be rearranged. So I think the breakfast cereals, my cat always goes in there. The breakfast cereals I'm just gonna put somewhere completely different. So we've got shredded wheat, Cheerios, and Nesquik. Which, is that actually empty? I think that's actually, might be empty. We have a little piece of garbage here. I'm just gonna put the garbage there. There's 2 bars here. May as well just keep the bars and get rid of the boxes. Recycle, okay. I may as well just throw her bars in with the other bars. We have more bars here, what the heck. We have some arrowroot cookies. I don't know if anyone's ever actually gonna eat those. Protein powder in the back there that I need to get rid of because this protein powder gives me so much indigestion, you guys. It's the cheap stuff from Walmart. It's I can't remember what the brand is, something protein. Anyway, it gives me the most horrible indigestion you can ever imagine. So I'm gonna have to donate that to somebody. If anybody that I know wants some protein powder, because it's brand new and full, and I only tried it once and I could not. So yeah, we'll have to get rid of that somehow. And then we have the cat stuff here. So she really likes Friskies. That is like her favorite type of food, the Purina Friskies. And then she loves these little Cat Temptations cat treats. So we always keep them on hand for her, and her food is in here. We have some canned food, but she does not like canned food. She'll kind of lick at it a little bit, but she never actually eats the whole thing. I don't know why. She's like the weirdest cat. Don't most cats like canned food? Anyway, so that's fine. We'll hold on to that for her. And that is the bottom shelf organized. I kind of just have to do the same thing to all of the other shelves. Basically just organize them. There's really not a lot of stuff in here that's bad because most of this is non-perishable. The crispy minis, those are going to be bad. They've been open for weeks. Okay. Okay, you know what? Today I'm just gonna go out and get a proper protein powder that I can actually mix if anything is open. It's Saturday, so things should be open. But I just do not like this. Like, it just does not mix in. And because it doesn't mix in with anything, I can't use it. It's like completely pointless. So I'm gonna get rid of that, donate it to somebody. We do have my collagen powder, which I mix into my water when I go to the gym, and I really like that. And we also have a pre-workout, and when I mix these two together, they actually taste pretty good because the collagen powder on its own is kind of gross. I mean, it doesn't have much of a taste. I've definitely had better collagen powders. I just kind of bought this one on a whim because I needed some and I was out. But the one I get online, I'll try to link it below for you guys. It is so much better. You don't taste anything. This one kind of tastes like bones. It's kind of gross, but I drink it anyway because I know it's good for me. So we'll just put that back there. Then I have some Boost high protein meal replacement boosts, and I really like those for when I have a 12-hour shift at work. Sometimes I don't have the opportunity to stop and eat. We have some walnuts. The walnuts are still good. We have some almonds and some pumpkin seeds. I really love almonds and pumpkin seeds. I like nuts of all kinds, and I do eat those quite often. We have some Cliff Bars, which I actually just bought the other day. I really like those if I just need something in a pinch. We'll keep those there. I suppose the jam should probably be in the fridge, and this honey is kind of gross. Now, what is the best before date on this peanut butter? By the way, I prefer natural peanut butter. I do not like the, like this has icing sugar in it, for goodness sake. Like, this is not healthy. A lot of people think that peanut butter is really good for you, but actually not if it's this stuff. You have to get the natural stuff. But I have it because both my boyfriend and my daughter absolutely refuse to eat natural peanut butter, so this is the stuff that I keep on hand. But I really need to get a natural one for myself because I do not like the way this tastes. Like, I don't like the way it tastes, and I also don't like that it has sugar added and this and this and this. Like, I like just literally roasted crushed nuts. That is it. Plain peanut butter. This is not good for you. Anyways, so we have a crunchy one and a smooth one. And when does this one go bad? Best before date, September 17th of this year. So this is actually still okay for a while, so we'll hold on to that. We have some oatmeal that doesn't need to be in here. This is a breakfast food, so this can go down with the cereal. Can stay right there. What is this? This is hemp hearts. I also like hemp hearts. I put them in my smoothies, and I also put them in my oatmeal, so we will hold on to that there as well. And then we have a big thing of rolled oats, which I eat on a regular basis, so we will hold on to that. And there is the top shelf organized, and the second shelf. And I think I'm gonna put the rice cakes on that second shelf. All right, that is the pantry all organized. So really not a whole lot that was like garbage or anything. It just really needed to be organized and cleaned up, and it looks so much better. And this is the stuff that was either bad or needs to be recycled or isn't going to get used. guys are wondering or will ask, I actually got this from Amazon. This is a faux marble organizer, and it was really inexpensive because it's not real marble. It's also not quite as heavy as real marble, but I really like it because it kind of sets up like my little coffee area, and I like that it has room for my teas. So we have Earl Grey tea sitting in this little container with a little bamboo lid. We have some flowers from HomeSense, and I do have a few flavored coffees from Keurig. And I am not normally a flavored coffee person. I actually really don't like the taste of flavored coffee. I prefer just my plain old normal coffee flavor. But I like to have them because A, I think they look cute, and B, it's really nice to have them to offer people when I have company over. And yeah, that's really about it. I was wondering if there isn't anything in here I can declutter. I kind of don't think so. Let's see here. Everything is pretty organized. So on the top shelf there, I just have my magic bullet, my 2 containers, and the actual like blender thingy. I have a spare paper towel. I have my coffee mug that I take to work with me. I have 1 antique style coffee teacup. I have a couple of champagne flutes and wine glasses, which don't get used very often. Then here is where we have our plates, cups, and glasses. And yeah, I don't think I can really get rid of anything. It's pretty minimal and organized for the most part. So yeah. So the last thing I have to do today before I go to work is quickly give the floor a vacuum, the main floor and the stairs. There's always a little bit of like cat fuzz or cat hair or a little like fuzzes or something that ends up on the floor. I'm also going to straighten up the pillows on the couch a little bit. And then I think I'm pretty much done. So this is what the living room looks like from the door. This is literally all I have in my living room, you guys. So you know what's really funny? Some people will say like rude things in the comments sometimes, like if I talk about like living a simple life or not having very much stuff, and they're like, you're not a minimalist, you have like 200 perfumes. I'm like, yeah, but I also literally have no wall decor and no furniture. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and just give everything a quick vacuum, straighten up the pillows. The cat has already had a day. She is over the whole cleaning. She has decided it's time to take a nap. I'm kind of over it too, because as you can see, it is almost 3 o'clock. I do work a night shift tonight and I still want to go to the gym today. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and freshen up the pillows and give everything a quick vacuum. And then I'm going to call it a day. Oh, and throw in some laundry. Do have to throw in laundry. So the vacuum that I'm using is a pretty affordable one that I got from Walmart. I think it was like $120, and I even got it on sale for like $80. However, I think I told you guys in another video, somebody in my house decided that they would try vacuuming up wet baking soda with it, and it kind of ruined it a little bit, and ever since that day it has not worked as perfectly as it did on day one. So it still works, but I'm a little bit annoyed because the quest to find a nice vacuum that actually works and is affordable continues. I do not want to invest the money in something like a Dyson or something like that at this point. Maybe I will one day when I have a bigger family again, and like if I get married and we move into the same house and stuff like that. But right now, just for me and my daughter and 1 cat, just a simple basic vacuum seems to do the trick. But yeah, I do kind of resent the fact that my vacuum is not the greatest vacuum in the world, but it works. So yeah. So everything is pretty much done. It feels so much better to have everything clean and organized. I still do have to tackle my office upstairs, which isn't really a big job, but the handbags that I recently decluttered, I have to either post them or sell them privately, but I do have to deal with that tomorrow. That will be a project for another day. Now I'm just going to light some candles and just enjoy the peace and quiet of my home, and also head on out to the gym before I have to get ready for my night shift. So that was it for today's Clean With Me, Organize, Declutter With Me. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was something that you could play in the background while you did a little bit of decluttering and organizing of your own, or maybe it gave you a little bit of inspiration to go around and organize and clean your own place. I absolutely love doing these types of videos, and I like spending the whole day with you guys. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you all very soon in my next video. Bye for now.